Judge Me.
Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Here today with Sir Nygel, House of the Wave Files from the Dark Gray Triad. Always looking left because I'm not right. I'm looking forward to snow coming, and I don't know how else to segue it. So you know who else is cold as ice?
My heart.
There you go.
For these hoes.
Well,
welcome everyone. I am Delnegro. That is Sir Nygel, and you're listening to the Don't Judge Me podcast. And if it's your first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm Delnegro. He's Sir Nygel, and you out there are the jury. And as a member of the jury, it is your responsibility to judge with us any and everything that we bring to you. To do that, you can get in contact with us by email at don'tjudgepod@gmail.com, or you can give us a call at 202-642-9398. And once we receive what you have to say, we will include any and everything that you have in a future episode of the show. Also, you can find the show on Instagram at Don't Judge Pod. We post clips and commentary, and we would love some engagement from you all. And you can also see our full episodes on YouTube, where you can look at our pretty faces. And if we have a guest, and that guest has a pretty face, they are also incorporated into that as well. Speaking of a guest, I'd like to welcome to the show Honey Glaze. His last appearance was episode 71.
Golly.
We are on episode 216.
that's crazy.
Episode 71, coincidentally, was titled June 37th. Don't remember why. If anyone does,
No.
please share that with us. But
It was a leap year.
he is Senor Fatty Backs, the lover of all things unreasonable, and he's not simply the baby daddy, he's also the father. Everyone, please welcome Honey Glaze to episode 216 of the Don't Judge Me podcast.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Honey Glaze, swimming down your poles where you knows he gets down all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be my intro. Y'all go ahead, put it in. Put it in for that. Swimming down your poles so you knows I get down. All right? We'll keep it there.
I like it.
I don't.
Yeah, look, do you? I ain't want to kink shame. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine.
You want to say something?
Okay, well, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, do some more work.
We're working on taglines.
How's it been going, sir? How's life?
It's good, man. Listen, I got gray hairs, not up here, but down here. You know what I'm saying? So it still can't leave me.
Yeah,
father of four.
You're bald is a choice because you have all of your hair follicles.
I take testosterone, so that's why. It just looks like that. So it just looks like it's come back.
Okay.
Because you got to make choices. When you have 4 kids and you have a lot of stress and drink a lot of alcohol, you have to keep up with your health. And one of those ways is making sure you supplement what you don't have, aka your hormones. So that's what it looks like. It looks like I have great hair follicles, but if you look closely, right here, we haven't gotten all the way back. So we're working on it.
Oh yeah, that's my plight. That's why I have a comb over.
That works. They get the links and hues. Get some lye. Just lay that bad boy down.
Okay.
Oh, is that how
Lay it
works?
down. Play some jazz every time you walk into an entrance.
I want a beard. Like I cannot grow a beard to save my life, and I'm looking at yours as majestic, and I'm like, like I got the patchy jump. Like, I be trying.
Just do you shave?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just don't. So
Yeah,
if you trim it, it looks fuller. So like if you keep it even, and then just let it grow out, and then trim it some more and let it grow out, it looks fuller and a lot more even. It just takes time.
Absolutely.
I just feel like I get to the point where it's like, all right, I don't have a beard, and then I just look homeless. Like I just don't know. There's no in between. Like it's just.
Homeless it for a while. Homeless it for a while, so your hair follicles know they're not going anywhere. Because you keep evicting them. And why would they move back if they know there's an eviction coming, right?
You're right.
So you gotta help the environment. You gotta help them know that they're there for the long haul.
It's not a beard house. It's a beard home.
That's right.
I gotta make them feel wanted.
You're not paying rent.
A chair is still a chair.
All right, well, I'm gonna try it. We're team beard until it gets hot, and then I might be team baby face.
That's it. That's
Team Chomo, because if you shave it off, it's not appropriate. Having a black man even a half black man with a clear face, with a clean face, is inappropriate.
I'm agree, because last time I cut my mustache was back in like 2001. This is how long ago it was. My lip was red. Like, it looked weird, bro. Like,
yeah.
I like my.
I've been threatened with divorce if I ever do it again. So I did it like in year 5, and she's like, if we ever cross this bridge again, the papers will be on the bed. And I was like, got it.
Yeah, but it's funny too, because even when I shaved it, I was like, I don't even know how to even hit this. I was like, I was out here with a razor like this, like I'm out here, like I'm like, I don't even. How do you shave your mustache? Like I'm about to chop my nose off. Like it was struggle.
I mean, it's hard.
I used to rock the pirate. You know what the pirate is?
The pork chops?
Close. It was the beard with no mustache, because I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to maintain the mustache.
Oh, okay.
Because I would go too close or too like.
Oh, I can see that.
I feel like we're overcomplicating this.
Nah, you gotta be subtle with it. Nah, you gotta be subtle, because like the stubble looks crazy. I don't like the follicle precept for my mustache like that.
Okay,
that's a dirty look. That's a dirty look. And I was like, F it, and I rocked that for like years. I was a pirate for years.
Wow.
Were you looking for booty?
Wow.
No,
we're dangerously close to butt pirate. We're teetering. We're on the line.
Delnegro, the mighty butt pirate of the sea.
We're so close.
Yeah, it was something. It was. I didn't realize I was a pirate until someone else pointed it out to me. It's like, why do you look like a pirate? And I was like, oh.
That's one of those like observations that you don't want to hear, right? It's like, yo, why do you look like that? Bitch. Like, you just ruined my energy up. I don't like that.
I was doing good until
I just want to know how many pirates they look at to be able to make that connection, because like the only pirate thing I got is what, Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I was going to say Jack Sparrow.
It was a long time ago, so it was. I guess it was around that time. I don't really recall. But.
Maybe Goonies, kind of, not really, like a loose pirate. Like it was a very downgraded pirate, like a Timu pirate.
We're in the 80s.
It was this person's idea of a pirate. Me.
Yeah, that's
that's fair.
Not fucking whole shit up though, because then you had to cut it at that point. I feel.
No, I had to learn. I had to learn how to maintain a mustache. And
Did you dry shave? Question. You know what? We can start that. Dry shave or with shaving cream? Because I hear that if you don't have a beard or mustache, if you dry shave, it helps. Encourage the hair follicles to grow. I don't know if there's any science behind that, but that's what I hear.
I feel like that's false. Well, I don't know. Maybe because usually I never have shaving cream when I want to shave, so I always just try shaving.
Well, I mean,
and I just don't. I'm out here broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here using soap and shit. Like, all right, we're about to lather. We're just gonna put a wetness on my face and just hope it doesn't fuck my shit up.
I mean, what's the difference between a dry shave and using trimmers or clippers, right? Because that's in essence a dry shave.
Nah,
it's the same. It's the same deal.
It's a blade on your bare skin versus.
What I'm saying is the hair follicles don't know no difference.
Well, your skin does, I guess.
But your skin.
Oh, you can tear your skin up with a blade.
Oh, I've done it. I be hitting the wrong angle. I be fucking like. I'd be like, damn, I look like I was in a ninja fight or something. Like my shit fucked up.
Yo, have you ever cut your piece of your ear off while you're shaving your?
Off.
Yeah, it was. You trying to go fast, and then like you don't think that it's that sharp, but then
it will fuck your shit.
Like a piece of your ear came off,
and then then I swear every like piece of sweat and wetness hits that spot, and it's just like, oh my week's ruined. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's not the best.
No,
and it keeps bleeding. Like it's not one of those. If you ever cut your ear, just for future reference, if you ever want to try it. There's a lot of bleeding that occurs.
In case you're interested in trying to cut your ear, just know it.
I'm just,
It's pretty vascular up there.
A lot of weird things for people.
Yeah, I feel like, actually. I mean, it's right next to the brain. I feel like I gotta... like, no, I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
It's a tendon. It's
next to the brain. I feel like
cartilage up here. I didn't know it would bleed as much. It wasn't an artery. It was just, surprising.
As well. How did we get here?
Your beard, because you wanted a beard.
I want a beard. I want to look majestic. I feel like I got too many curls. Or maybe I'll flat iron it. Like I just have like a weave beard. Like,
isn't that a name you gave yourself, weave beard?
Well, because I had it drawn in once. You ever see the guys who kind of spray paint it in a little bit?
Wow, you really went that route.
I didn't ask to go that route. I was like, hey, my beard's thin. Could you hook me up? Gotcha. I'm not paying attention. I don't know what the barber's doing. He just kind of like doing all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, he's done. And I'm like, that looks like Sharpie. Like, what is going on? I sweat very easily. So by the end of the day, it was gone. Like, I was.
They do weave, but for beards.
Yes, I've seen that.
And
that's
for
wild.
vaginas.
I've seen that.
You shared that.
Yes. There's like somebody bought like a weave vagina hair at like Walmart or something. I'm like, what is this? Like, this is crazy.
We're advanced now. We are.
Yeah, right.
You're watching advancement of human technology in real time.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not Darwin, but
it's gonna be something. But so
it's evolution.
Look, get a weave vagina and a BBL. Like you just all fake at this point. People just gonna have a fake head.
What's the wrong profession to have a BBL for? Because like you showed the clip to me of the woman who was selling appliances.
Oh yeah, with like a crazy donkey.
She had a crazy ass on it, and it was fake as hell. I was like, but why do you have that to sell used refrigerators?
No, that actually I can see that. That makes sense. Because if that makes sense.
Well,
like you selling stuff. So I would say like you need something for people to look at. Like they do it all the time for cars.
Like if you know the product, maybe that'll work.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've worked in retail enough where dudes would just buy anything from a female. Like females could literally be like, "Hey, you need this refrigerator to make your other refrigerator better," and a guy would be like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, let me buy that junk." Like they just want to flaunt.
These girls didn't have a fake ass, and they still sold the refrigerator.
There's always some.
We're right.
Or some.
What's the study that say how much more does she sell because she got the BBL?
Yeah.
Me myself personally, I don't feel like there should be any reason to get a fake ass to do a regular job.
No, I don't think so either. But there are people out there doing it though.
But how you know that's her only job though?
I'm sure it's not.
Touche.
I'm sure
Don't
it's not.
Don't judge
No,
her.
I'm judging. That's what we're here for.
Don't judge me, pocket. You're judging. She could definitely be on the pole later on that night, and she needs that. We seen Cardi B. Look at her success.
Yeah, no, she is thriving.
Is she
thriving?
Well, I mean,
I don't know
better
about
than me
thriving.
and you and Honey Glaze.
I don't know if she's thriving. She's doing something.
I know one thing. You take off all that makeup and all that nonsense, she looked not even like a regular jump. She looked like subpar jump.
Sure. She's
so it works for females in favor to have all that fake stuff.
She doesn't have a regular job though. So
yeah, but
that doesn't go against my theory of it all. Like she also was a sex worker. Yeah. She was a dancer, so having that, even though I'm not sure if she did have it.
She was a sex worker who probably couldn't rap, and some dude was like, "Oh, I could put you on," and then he probably just coached her, wrote some rhymes, and then she eventually got good, and then now she's, I guess, getting beaten by Offset or something. I don't know what she's doing, but something happened.
But again,
to be fair, she's in a relationship with Stephon Diggs, the NFL player.
Is it a relationship, or did he just
been charged with strangulation? But
is it a relationship, or did he just leave the kid there?
Like a babysitting?
No. He made a bunch of babies at the same time.
Oh, I think I heard about this.
He made like 3 or 4 at the same time, and then Cardi B was one of them.
Oh, well, I guess that's rich mentality. I don't know. I can't justify it.
It's a crazy way to live life, but ain't my problem. Ain't my monkey, not my circus.
Problems. They're just regurgitating what we've done in the ghetto forever.
On a more global scale at that point.
That's how I grew up. It's all good.
You grew up with a bunch of brothers and sisters?
No, we grew up with a bunch of cousins. Bunch of cousins.
There's a lot of family though. You can spread that out.
Yeah, I don't want to get into my family history, but I'm part of the Harley Proctors down in Southern Maryland.
I know what that means. A whole bunch of kissing cousins. Ain't that special?
It's all good.
People is crazy. Like, I was literally talking about this with my mom earlier. One of my aunts is a great grandmother.
Okay.
But she's younger than my mom. So, like, my mom's like 80 something. So, like, the sister's like 70 something, right?
Okay.
She's a great grandmother. So that's like 4 or 5 generations underneath of her. And I'm like, yo, all my cousins is having kids in their teens, I guess, at this point, because it's like, that's crazy. Like, my cousins have kids that have kids that have kids. That's crazy. That's ridiculous, yo.
They be bored.
That's like every 10 years a new motherfucking family member come out.
Bored and poor. It's a good mix.
No, I know it is.
Bored and poor.
I'm like, damn.
You know what's free?
right.
And then you know what costs money? Protection. It costs money.
Yeah, you're right.
$6 or
Pull-out game. And apparently my cousin
no one plays the pull-out game.
No one is lazy. No one wants to do that.
Plays the
nobody wants
pull-out game.
That's the cheap one. Ziploc bag.
That's a
and a rubber
game
band.
you always lose.
Wow.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. I see the line. My bad. Ziploc bag is the line. Pull-out game. Oh, that's whack. I come up with an alternative.
What? I've never heard of a Ziploc bag. That is dedication to wanting to find something.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
Saran wrap, man.
Sure.
You could still possibly feel something with saran wrap, but the Ziploc, you ain't feeling nothing.
You're right.
You had to think about it.
just-
Like, all right, maybe.
I know. I mean, you got to make sure it's sealed.
You just going through the motions at that point, my guy. Like, you just didn't want to say no.
Yeah,
That's all
I
that
cracked. Like, was it good?
Did you?
I don't know.
Did you?
Okay, I semi-cracked.
I was there.
I cracked with an asterisk next to it.
That's fair.
Technically, you got the cheeks.
Yeah, I got the cheeks. Maybe.
Oh, I'm going crazy.
Oh yeah, it's a disco.
Your webcam didn't
I
like the
didn't
Ziploc.
use. I used the pull-out method, and you see what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look.
Turn up for what?
That's what goes down. That's why you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost the picture, so we just gonna have to talk. It's three men here right now. We should probably express our feelings and let one another know that we're in a safe space to talk about what really matters to us.
Yeah. Okay.
Chicken wings. Chicken wings matter to me.
I mean,
I am sick and tired of bad chicken wings.
oh, did you have a bad experience?
All of my experiences lately have been bad, man.
Really? Wow, that.
Where have you been going?
Everywhere.
Oh.
It's because the employees are lazy and they're despicable, and
I mean, we're talking.
No
about
one cares
flavor.
about their craft anymore. That's the
exactly,
problem.
no one cares about the craft
No, I agree
of
with
chicken
that.
wings.
I agree with that, but I mean, we're talking like flavoring, or I mean, I guess all the above.
All of the above,
flavoring,
like, yeah.
consistency, like it's
Yeah.
like smushy or
Exactly, like why?
About that.
I'm a grown man. I need my wings crispy. I don't want rubbery skin, yo.
I don't either. I
What
used
are
to
we
hate that
doing?
with like Pizza Hut. Used to do like you almost have to ask them to burn the wing for them to actually come back crispy because it'd be like a weird consistency. I never liked Pizza Hut wings.
And that always mattered to my heart, like chicken wings, yo. What matters to your heart, Honey Glaze? It has to be insignificant, but it has to matter to your heart.
It has to matter to my heart, but it has to be significant.
Insignificant. You
Insignificant.
can't say something important like your wife, your mama, your kids.
No, you know what it is for me? It's actually very simple. Blinkers.
Okay.
Blinkers. It's really close to my leg. I feel like it's a very low lift to take your left hand and move it up or down to let me know where you're going.
I give you that too because
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely be in traffic sometimes. I'm like, what's happening? Like, what are you doing? You're doing a lot. Like, just let me know what you're trying to do so I can accommodate.
Low lift. You feel me? Like, low lift. I don't need a lot.
I agree with that.
What if they're pulling into a parking spot and you're behind them on the road? Do they need their blinkers for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking? I'm behind them. If we going 25,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and I'm behind you, and you getting ready to turn abruptly to the left, because you're going to have to ultimately hit the brake. I need to know that you fitting to turn into this parking spot. Otherwise, if I run into you, then you're going to be mad, and I'm supposed to be mind reader.
I mean, you could always like give yourself a little bit more distance to the car in front of you.
Now you're trying to dictate what I'm doing. Look at this. Overreach. My God.
I do wish you could get away with doing illegal activities like ramming people or something like that and get away with it. To be honest.
Before we go there, what insignificant thing matters to your heart, Sir Nygel? Because this is a man's circle of menning. We're menning at the
I
moment.
was trying to think of it. Initially, I wanted to go with a food thing, but that Ron kind of made me think of something. As I walk on a daily basis to and from the metro.
Time out. Oh, Metro. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's people's lack of their surroundings. there's been many people where I've had to like literally push them out of my way because they're like swaying from left to right as we're trying to leave the metro. Like I literally was about to get on the escalator and this guy like almost like stepped in front of me. I was like, nope. And I had to like push. I'm like, yo, I need you to pay attention. Get off your phone. Move with purpose. And because also I guess I'm mixed with white, I gotta walk to me. I walk fast, right?
Okay.
And I'm barreling. I'm moving. And I swear some people just be like lackadaisically, they'll like cut me off. And I'm like, what are you doing? And like, again, no lack of blinker kind of in real life though. And I'm like, you need to get out of my way. I have a purpose. I'm going somewhere and you're blocking me. Or they'll get like walking up the escalator and they'll just be like real slow with it. And I'm like, you need to move. I need to go somewhere. Where's your purpose? And they just are not, like, it's like the main character energy. I guess that's what it is. Everyone feel like they have main character, which is, you're the main character in your story. But I also need you to realize that I am an NPC and I need you to get the fuck out my way.
I disagree. Even them people that think they main characters are side quests.
I believe it.
They NPCs.
No,
man.
because some people I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like even like you guys have all experienced it when you've been in a shop, like a grocery store, and somebody has like their cart on the left and they're standing on and they're blocking the whole fucking aisle. And it's like, I will move your cart.
I will move your cart immediately.
Look, one of my favorite things to do in life, right? Because usually I'm a taller than most people, right? Is I will literally get behind you because you're not paying attention and be like, "Excuse me," and like in your ear, and it will freak people out because it's like I need you to be aware of your surroundings, and I just taught you a life lesson. Now, if it's
you taught them a lot of things.
No, I know, but it's like I always like leave like, "Excuse me," and it's like
you should also bump them with your pelvis.
Yo, no, I'm going to jail. Look, as right now, I'm wearing the uniform, all black. I cannot be wearing all black with a scully on, talking about, excuse me, pop, pop.
Immediate jail time.
Pop, pop. You like that? Sir, you're going to jail. And they'll shoot me one time just to teach me a lesson.
Well, I mean, that's what they do in the club. When it's a fine lady, they try and get past.
Not in the condiment aisle.
What's the difference?
Here's some ranch, bitch. Like, okay, all right.
You just dagger in the
here's my
section.
I mean, as long as if you say "excuse me" loud enough and try to get by too, I feel like you can play that off. Like I was just trying to get by, but your cart and you.
Then you drag your cart and bang into them.
I literally just move people's cars out the way, and I don't care if their stuff is in the car or not. I just be like, bloop. I'm like, no, like. I guess also just people being that main character energy or side character energy, people are just not conscientious of other people. Like I just need you to, I need you to be aware that there's other people because we are here. This is a public space. You're not at home. Like I need you to pay attention.
Yeah,
and that's
I'm like you. I'm not afraid to be vocal when you're being rude. You know what I mean? Like and at this point I'm already frustrated because you like. Could have clearly put it to the side, but you chose not to. So now we're going to have a slight verbal altercation by me moving your thing and saying, hey, I'm moving your cart. And then like hoping that you have a disagreement with me so that we can go further. But I'm in the South. So, they always like, oh, sorry. So they all too nice out here. I need to go back to PG where they ready to scrap
New York or something. I swear, the first time I went to New York, right, I'm used to PG County, right? Like, I kind of be like the black guy wearing all black, white people will get out my way, right?
Right, thanks.
I had a white lady shoulder check me in New York once, and I was like, hold on, what is happening? And it was like a 60-year-old, and I'm walking by, she's like, bah! And I was like, hold on. Like, where am I? And it was like, get the fuck out the way. I was like, you're right, my bad, sorry, I guess. I like it made me like think my whole life. I was like, damn, I'm
glad she had a piece on her too. I bet you. She was waiting for you to roll up.
She was about to put me down.
I bet you if you'd have rolled up in her ear talking about something, excuse me.
Yeah, she was like, a dude can, and I would be like, oh, Jesus. Like, my jaw would have been hurt. I'd been on the ground. Cops wouldn't have came. A big rat would have ate my shoe. Like, I would have been like, yo, what is happening?
It's bad when the rats are throwing their tennis shoes over the phone wire.
So them rats is crazy. I seen a couple of them. I swear them motherfuckers is like 2 feet long. I'd be like, nah, y'all got some shit up here. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, no, New York ain't nothing to play with. I realized that when I was actually, who was not none. I will go to New York all day long. You know where I won't go? Newark, New Jersey. That's the only place I've gone where I felt like I had to lock my doors. I had to.
Isn't Newark the capital of New Jersey?
Probably.
I think it holds like a record for being like the dustiest capital
Not the dustiest
in the
capital.
United States or something like that.
No
disrespect to New York because I can't fight, but like,
Oh, I mean, yeah.
and I think it holds some distinction for something.
I don't know. If it is the dustiest, it makes sense. If it's the most violent, it makes sense. Like that's the only time I know people will walk up right next to your window to look inside to see what you got.
That's crazy.
And then decide what they want to do. Like it's wild out there. It really is. Like Newark scared me. And I'm not a punk to say I've been in PG, DC, New York. Ain't no place scared me like Newark, New Jersey.
I don't think I've ever been. But I mean, to your point, like even with being shoulder check, I still was like, I feel okay. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, that's a reality check. But it was like, I didn't feel in danger. But
yeah.
But then it's also funny because I've been in New York and they'd be like, I was riding the train. They're like, oh, we're going to Southeast. I'm so scared. And I was like, but I live in Southeast. Like, that's not a bad place. But, I guess it's, if you don't know, you're not familiar.
They're used to stories from 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. But it's still just like, oh, I guess if they're scared of the Southeast, I'm a badass. No, I'm not. I'm not a badass. But in my mind at that time, I thought it was a little something.
No.
But yeah, that'd be my thing. Main character energy. I guess long answer to the question.
Okay. I like how both of you were speaking of something that was like important and around urgency and like destinations. Pretty much like I have somewhere I need to be and you are impeding me.
Yeah.
My selfish only child ass was just like, I like my chicken the way I like my chicken.
Well,
real niggerish of me, and I'm okay with that.
I was actually gonna my other the food thing I first thought was like burgers or brownies. Now not all brownies are created equal, and not all burgers are.
Fudge or cake brownies?
Huh?
Fudgy brownies or cakey brownies?
I'm not making a choice as long as it doesn't have walnuts in it.
Nah. Well, yeah, I could agree with that.
Wow. Okay.
I could agree with that. But there are some brownies where I'm like, I don't like cake brownies. I like a fudgy brownie.
Yeah.
But I've had some brownies where I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, you go to Giant, this is subpar.
Those are afterthoughts.
Huh? No,
they're afterthoughts.
No, look, I'm telling you right now. Like, I love a good brownie. Like, usually for my birthday, I'm like, yo, give me a brownie. Like, that's what I want. I don't want a cake. I want a brownie, right? Like, that's what I want. And burgers, sometimes they just do too much. It's like a burger, and they got like a mac and cheese ball on there with some ciabatta bread.
Mac and cheese
yeah,
ball.
It's like, okay, just sounds delicious. My big back ass would eat it. Do I want that? Like, do I want a noodle shooting out? Because it's clearly going to slide out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too much going on. So, I mean, I don't know.
The reason I even brought it up is because just joking around like feelings and sharing and stuff is judge me if you want, but I really have a problem with mental health being used as a marketing term. I've heard commercials for podcasts for men, and the first line they'll say, this is a mental health space where we can talk about, and it's just like, we can have these discussions and we can have these things about what matters to us without saying the word mental health, because it's like a catch-all. No. It's a I'm not going to say irresponsible, but it's just like a loose leaf catch-all. We're talking about mental health, and
it's a buzzword now.
Exactly,
it is.
It's a buzzword. Like I think that's the problem is like, because we try to address it as men of like just being comfortable going to a therapist. It was like the floodgates were open for everybody to be like, you know what we need to target? Men talking. And that's still like, we'll talk when we're ready, and then I'm still not fit to talk to y'all. I'm finna talk to my boys. Like,
yeah.
I'm not finna go no random group and tell y'all my life story. That's dead. Like, you know what I mean? But they'll capitalize on it, and like the floodgates are open. So now everything has to do with men's mental health. Everything.
It reminds me of a meme where it's like, she wants to know more about me, but I already told her my favorite color. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not gonna, like, I don't know, like, it's funny. One time I had this girl. It's like, tell me some dark secrets. Like, what are you holding on to? I was like, nothing that I would share with you. Like, I don't, like, what do you, like, I was like,
what are you looking for?
Yeah, I was like, what do you want to hear? Like, I could make up something right now to be hilarious. So that way when you try to throw it in my face later, I could be like, what the fuck was that? Like, I didn't say that.
Honey Glaze. How long have you been a Mr. Honey Glaze? How many years?
I've been Mr. Honey Glaze. It's going to be 14 years in February.
14 years in February.
14 years married, 17 years together. We met in college. Never looked back.
That's awesome.
Do you think? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you think the Mr. Honey Glaze of today shares and speaks the way that the Mr. Honey Glaze of 5 years ago spoke?
Absolutely not. 100% no. 100%.
What happened?
Listen, there's a reason they say find you a good partner, good wife. It's because they make you a better person. I wholeheartedly believe that. Because before I got with my shorty, I was a hoe.
You don't say Honey Glaze.
Like I was picking somebody up. I was in Maryland in the foothills, the mountains of Maryland, going to the airport to pick up a shorty from Spelman, just so I could take her back to the mountains for a weekend, just to take her back to the airport to go back to Georgia to Spelman.
Sound like that Biggie song.
I was spending gas on gas.
That's crazy.
That's a 3.5 hour trip to the airport, back to campus, just so I can get some cheeks. Just so I can send it back. That's what kind of time I was on.
But how old were you?
Probably like,
Old enough to have a license.
All I'm saying is,
20,
you sound reliable to me. Like
I sound reliable.
You just sound like someone who's been reliable
this
for
man saw a plan and executed it. You know
for
what I'm
a very
saying?
long time.
But I'm not gonna. That's always been me. Like, but see, here's the thing. A lot of people, after my first real relationship, that's when I became that. Because my first real relationship, I wanted to be reliable. But I realized when you're reliable at a young age, people take advantage of that.
Oh, definitely.
So I was with this girl and we were cool. And then she introduced me to her grandma and her little cousin was a little kid. And we, you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up. He didn't have no male figure in his life. So we chopping it up. I'm throwing a football or whatever, talking to him. Somehow I get roped in and like, okay, we want to take your grandma to dialysis. And if anybody go to dialysis, this is a long time. So we go to dialysis.
Family. This was like you got sucked into a
right.
He was the dad, and
it was like
son.
I was living still like so for real. Because then it got roped in where I was like, oh, we got to take your grandma to dialysis. She's like, oh, I'm not going. So it was just me taking her grandmother and her cousin to dialysis.
Wild. That's wild. That's crazy.
Did you get
for a whole
McDonald's
summer, bro? I wasted a whole summer on that, and I was like.
Well, you did it more than once?
I did a whole summer.
I
was a caregiver.
That's every 2 weeks.
This man legit got an internship. Like he wasn't getting paid. This man was legit. This man was legit became an internship caregiver.
And it wasn't a grandmother that could walk neither. The grandmother was in a wheelchair, so you had to do pack the wheelchair in the car, get out, get in the wheelchair, take it to dialysis, get lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing the whole
damn.
This man was doing it.
So then I was like, after that, I was like, you know what?
No, that's our villain story right there. Like that's honestly what happened. He became a villain.
Yeah, truly. I was like,
That's when Honey Glaze was probably born.
I lived vicariously through myself.
Yeah. I feel like that's exactly what happened. He was in dialysis and was like, you know what? I'm about to get sweet on these hoes.
Bro, I was so diabolical. I had a shorty in California. I sent her a care package of a Capricorn shirt because I'm born in January, sprayed with my cologne and an adult toy.
Yo, my man.
And I said, go ahead, think of me. Put the shirt on while you're doing it. I was living the life.
Yeah, that's a good move, though.
I actually like that one too. I was like, that was on the money. That's
it's
a
like you're
move.
giving a gift, but it's also like it's me too. You know what I'm saying? Like think about me when you wear this job.
That's why they said it's a care package. You gotta care about what you're putting in there.
You know what? Preach. I like that. I like that.
That was a sermon if I've ever heard one.
Mm-hmm. Brought to you by Honey Glaze.
My Cash App will be in the comments.
Yeah, boy. So you're like stolen.
That's it. But no, that's real. But that's like that. If I wasn't married, cause Georgia, that's what I called her Georgia. She was a sweetheart. She was really sweet. But when I was getting to go get her, my wife now, before I left, we wasn't an item, but she was like, "Oh, what you finna do this weekend?" I said, "Oh, I got somebody from Georgia. I got Georgia coming up." And she's like, "Oh, what you gonna do? Have sex?" I was like, "Absolutely, 100%, without question, multiple times." And she was like taken aback by how truthful I was. She's like, "What?" And then she was like, "What if I said I don't want you to?" And I said, "Wait." And so we got to talking and realized, I said, "Well, I guess we'll go right here. If you want me to take her home, I'll do that. But then I'm coming back. And you know what I'm saying? You make with that what you will. If I'm giving it up, we got to do something, because I'm not fit to just sit and show. She coming from Spelman, you know what I'm saying? It's her mother's birthday. She fit to skip her mother's birthday.
Yeah. To
come spend time with me.
You've also created a villain out of Georgia, because if you sent her back,
absolutely did.
You sent her back without, and
I did,
and she skipped her mama for you, and then she had to think about him on the flight home, even though it's just
it gets even better. I actually used that, and I said, because it did bother me. You spend the time with your, like, her mother was in Virginia, she's in Georgia, so I'm like, I'm picking her up. It's in BWI or whatever, so I'm like, picked her up, took her to my house. I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna drop you off at your mom's. We can't do this." She's like, "What?" Have a whole conversation. I was like, and I was honest. You know what I'm saying? Some people avoid the honesty. I'm not. I say, I got somebody that I'm involved with that I think is long term in college, and I don't want to string you along. And so it was real honest. And so, you know, heartbroken for sure. Like I said, she was a sweetheart, got nothing good things to say about her. But then after we woke up that morning, we took her to her mom's house, and then I went back to college. That's what it was.
After we woke up. So he ended it with a bang. My question is, did you wipe it off?
Did I wipe it off?
Did you wipe it off? Oh, you dirty dog.
No, I just imagine the catchphrase like, "You've been glazed." You've been struck by.
Where do you think the name came from? The name came from Pull-Out Game was on fleek. You know what I mean? Pull-Out Game was good. Pull-Out Game. What you think?
It didn't work for him for but so long, because he's got like 13 kids now.
That's what.
I have 4
teen kids.
Yeah, 4. Look, shoot the
and I planned every one of them. There were no oops babies.
That's good.
None. No oopses.
I can say the same.
Again, responsible. Yeah. He planned. He's always been a responsible caretaker.
Yeah, true.
That is just the trait.
He did the internship, so
exactly.
I mean, clearly it set the foundation.
I'll prepare for this.
Yeah,
I prep.
A whole summer, 3 months intern.
I was trying to break the stereotypes. You know, they say brothers like us can't, you know what I'm saying, handle responsibility. I was trying to show them I'm all responsibility.
All the time.
Until I get taken advantage of. And then in which case I turn into a villain. And
that honestly is a valid reaction. Because if I spend a whole summer taking care of somebody's girl, I don't want to say crash out, but I am becoming a villain, yo. Like, I am legit being the most diabolical, villain. And that was like back when, I would have been rotating on the top 10 list. I would have been scheming.
Hey, that's exactly what I was doing. I went to college that winter, and I was like, "Oh, we going on, we going in." And it's Frostburg, so you get snow all the time. So you need a cuddle buddy.
Yo, the crash in my spot, we'd be snowed in together. Let's do it.
Good times. Mm-hmm. This college 20 years ago.
Yo, I used to scheme on, like, whenever a big snowstorm, like something like coming up, I'd be like, "Man, who won't get snowed in with me?" I used to scheme.
Who
now
indeed,
I'm just a good old house nigga, just in the house. Just chilling.
What?
Oh, that was okay. That's the line. Okay, that's cool. I see where we at. I see what we doing. Okay, y'all judging me now.
Fine, I'm there. I guess.
Steven from Django. Like, what is going on here? For himself though. You know what I'm just for himself though.
Yeah, can't keep you on your toes. You know what I'm saying? Let you know what's going on.
I actually came across something the other day. What is a celebrity crush that you had when you was a kid that you're embarrassed about now?
Oh, I've said this before. Penny from Inspector Gadget.
Oh.
Okay.
I can actually see that.
I was a little kid, and I was into the cartoon character Penny. Like, that was... But in real life, Cree Summer is like 10 years older than me. I could still get it. She's the voice of Penny.
Oh, okay.
So I can get it. I'm just saying. But yeah, Penny from Inspector Gadget was my celebrity crush.
Do you have to be ashamed of it?
That's what he asked.
And you were ashamed of that?
I was crushing on a cartoon, dude.
I mean, you know, there's whole categories for that.
That's not realistic. We don't do that. We don't
just
do
saying. People have furries now, so like that's not as far. But I get it. If you embarrass, you embarrass. I get it.
We spent hell of money on that shit too. Well, if it's embarrassed, I would have to say, I feel like it's. Cause my first thought was Christina Ricci, but she bad, so I'm gonna still say she's.
Come on here, come on, don't be embarrassed.
Then I would probably say, what's the homegirl from Goofy movie?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, fire.
Yo,
but no one knows her name though.
No, but that's fine.
Do we need to? I know exactly what he's talking about. Pink nose.
Yeah. That or Lola from Space Jam.
Yeah.
The bunny?
Yeah, I mean Lola was cool. She was roundaway though. She's roundaway. I
feel like
you don't like roundaway cartoon girls?
Nah, she was like if you was like me, I'm from Alpine Apartments down in Oxon Hill. Like she remind me like she from Oxon Hill, and I don't want that for my life because she's gonna hit me.
No, yeah, definitely.
She's gonna attack me.
It definitely would give that energy. Yeah, but
I'm just saying. I'm being real. Like I'm being vulnerable right now. This is guy talk, right? Like she's going to hit me.
Right. We're expressing ourselves.
Exactly.
So exactly. What about you, Honey Glaze? Who's the embarrassing from your childhood?
Lori Petty. Lori Petty. I don't know if y'all know her. Back in the day, there was a comic book movie called Tank Girl.
Oh yeah.
For whatever reason, that did it for me. And so Lori Petty was mine now. She got old very quickly. She was in Orange and the New Black. Orange is the New Black.
Is she the one that played Tank Girl?
Yeah, Lori Petty's the one that plays Tank Girl. Oh shit,
okay. I thought that was somebody else actually. Okay.
But in Orange and the New Black, like she went from Tank Girl, she was like 18, 20 something.
You know,
and like she looked mad 50s in Orange is the New Black. And I was like, wow.
The descriptive word, mad 50s.
Mad, it took a turn.
The 50s was mad, yo. Mad 50s.
But you know, some of them don't like even. I even see stuff like where I guess like you see like the younger version and not the older version. Like even like Laura Winslow, right? Like now, like you look at her and it's like, oh, you ain't.
She is such an old lady. Laura Winslow is probably 3 years older than me.
Yeah, and she
is such an old lady.
Older.
Yeah, and they say black don't crack, but she is close.
She's like on those leather couches. She cracking a little bit. Because she didn't age well, bro. It's even like you think about like Captain Janeway, who's on Orange and the New Black. From Voyager, Star Trek Voyager.
Oh yeah.
She didn't age well, and it's like it was funny because they were showing like all the captains from Star Trek, right? And it was like Captain Picard's the only one that looked like he still had a gym, like right, like it's like I guess none of the other ships had a gym on board because all of them is out of weight and looking bad and shit. And
his advantage was he looked like an old man from the very beginning. He looked like an old man when he was 40.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
You think about like Captain Kirk. He's like William Shatner.
He's 80. Like
but still, but
I gotta apologize. I gotta interrupt. I remember her name. You know why? Because it's one of my favorite police songs, Roxanne. Roxanne is the name in the Goofy movie.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Roxanne.
No, she wasn't.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. It's okay. It's all right.
That made me want to learn to dance. The Happy Campbell joint. Yeah. The fishing, the fish jump.
Oh yeah. They did that. There was like a whole movement of people doing the anniversary joint. They was dressing up as my man, and they was going for it. They learned the whole dance routine. Power line. Yeah. Look at you. Come on.
Because I used to listen to the song as a joke with my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, no.
I just would play it like it's our song, girl. It was not our song.
No, bro, that joint is a hit.
It should have been. Evan Campbell. Can we talk?
No, I'm a big that era of music. You know, the New Jack Swing era is mine. Like that's all for me. But that song wasn't necessarily like a jam.
It should have been.
I like the whole movie actually. Even with the big dude, I was like, yo, that's me, bro. I like cheese pizza. Like, you know, what I'm saying? I was living it. Like, I was like, I'm gonna give me a bad French jump, like he did.
Bro, let me tell you something. They put that movie together. I bet you they didn't think putting Tevin Campbell on there was gonna make a hit like it did. Nah. But my man sang the hell out of that movie. Like,
yeah, he did.
I came out of that joint like, where's the soundtrack? Immediately.
No, that shit was awesome.
Oh my God, I still listen to it. In fact, I woke my kids up to go to school one day with Powerline. That's what I do. I play it on the speaker, whatever come to my mind. I'm eclectic, so I play jazz one day, classical one day, hip hop one day, R&B one day, and I hit them with that old Disney classic.
You ever play Public Enemy?
I have not played. I played NWA though.
Oh, okay. What song? Straight Outta Compton. Cliche.
Dang, that was. So I feel like y'all gonna judge me as soon as I say the song and when I played it. So I started this. I'm gonna just say I started this when they were young. Okay. So in the second grade, I played an NWA song for my second graders, and I just want all of y'all not to judge me. If y'all can I?
No.
So I mean, I played the hits. So Straight Outta Compton was first. And then, you know, after that, it was 100 Miles of Running because, of course, you know what I'm saying? And then we almost got to After Police, but then I had to stop because my wife was like, why are we playing this? And I said, you're right, I'm a better person than this. So then I went to 2 Live Crew and she said, turn it off.
Just testing the waters.
I'm just saying how far I can go, like how far of my history can I bring to them.
No, I love how I was like, yeah, you're right.
Because 100 Miles of Running, I was already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like 100 Miles of Running, you were already playing with fire. Like Straight Outta Compton, like Crazy it was like after the first one, like Ice Cube. Like you after that first one, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right after that.
For the most part. But 100 Miles of Running is a little bit. It's a little bit because you got Easy and all them. So, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. But yeah. Yeah, you try to test the waters. Now that they're older, though, me and my 12-year-old, I'm putting them on game.
Mm-hmm.
Put them on game.
That's
nice.
What's game? What's game?
Game is everything. Game is everything. Game is showing him exactly what kind of music we grew up listening to all the time. So we go straight from rap to rock, like Spawning Pool. Drowning Pool, not Spawning Pool. Drowning Pool, let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah. So we start there, go to your Rob Zombie, you know what I'm saying? With Dragula, you know what I'm saying? Don't act like you don't know that. Burn through the witches and murder. Like that's back when Dragula. Like that's fire, you know what I'm saying? And then you move on, and then you take them to the classic hip hop, what we call conscious hip hop. You got to go to your Mos Def. You got to go to your Talib Kweli. You got to go to your Lupe Fiasco. You know what I'm saying? So after we kicked and pushed it, then I pushed them too, and I said, you know, rap used to be a collaboration between R&B and rap. So I showed them the Ja Rule and the Mary J. You know, all of those rainy days. Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Ja Rule had us in the chocolate chokehold.
Ja Rule, like that's like all the combination of rap and R&B. I did not imagine to hear Ja Rule and Mary J. Blige. That was like,
I mean, it was a fire hit.
I know,
it was fire.
In my mind, it's just like you pulling names out of a fucking bowl at that point.
You had LL Cool J and Tamia. You had some weird collabs back in the day,
but
right. It was fire.
It wasn't right.
Fabulous was with everybody too, by the way. With Tamia, he was with Lil Mo. I'm like, oh, yo, he was fire. So then you go into the actual rap, and then you know what I'm saying, and then you see what he's interested in, because I could hit him with like the grunge music. We didn't get into Nirvana yet, you know what I'm saying. We ain't get into 9 Inch Nails yet, you know what I'm saying. But we got eclectic taste over here. I got to take him through the whole spectrum to show him what. Creed, I ain't even do that to him yet. I ain't even do that.
Wait, no. Why would you?
Awesome.
Hey, don't do that.
Why would you do that?
It's awesome.
You don't have to do Creed. Like you can skip Creed. You can skip Creed.
You need that.
You can't do that.
Like you need that.
Nah.
If I played him Ja Rule, I gotta play him Creed.
Yeah,
so you're saying Creed and Ja Rule are on the same scale?
They had us in a chokehold for a 2 to 3 year period of time where that's all you heard on the radio was Ja Rule or Creed.
When you play the music, are you showing the visuals or just playing the music?
It really depends.
Okay.
If I had time and I'm driving him to school, then it's just the music. If we at home, we got to do the videos. I don't know if y'all ever get a chance to. Ja Rule, Mary J. Rain. That's good. It's good video effects, man. It's good. It's
Not
quality
good video
nice.
effects.
It's pretty good.
Nah, there's some judging. I kind of remember that video, and I think I'm judging that one. I don't think the effects are really good on that.
You're going to be real mad at yourself when you play it and you realize you know the lyrics, too. Like, you're going to be mad at yourself.
Oh, I've got something for you. I say if you're black and you're over 39, you can name every Jackson.
Oh, I can't.
It'll be close, but I think so.
It's 9 of them.
I didn't know that.
It's 9 of them. So Honey Glaze, can you attempt to name every Jackson?
So I get to
You get
to name half of them.
You get
Every Jackson sibling or every Jackson 5 member?
No. 5 and then the other ones.
Okay, because the 5 is you got Tito.
For sure.
You got Jermaine.
Mm-hmm.
You got Michael.
Mm-hmm.
You got Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the other one?
There's actually 2 more.
There's 2 more. 2 more to Jackson 5. Didn't
Yes.
I name 4?
Yeah, but it's 2 more. Because it's 6.
Hold on. How do we get to 5? I got 4 and we 2 more is 6.
It's 6 of them.
It's 6 Jackson 5s?
Yes.
This is news. Jesus.
It's Jackson, man.
Wow. Let's see. I don't know if they. I know the. So okay, I'm gonna go out of order.
I
know Latoya and Janet.
Latoya, Janet. There's one more girl.
And then one has another J. Jackie.
Jackie. There you go. And there's one more girl.
Jackie.
And there's one more girl.
Oh, a girl. Latoya.
Any
Michael,
guesses there,
Randy,
Sir Nygel?
Janet.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time hearing.
Was it like Rand? No, that's Randy. I already said Randy.
You're in the ballpark.
The girl
You
matches
are in the
Randy,
ballpark.
don't she?
Randy is in the ballpark for the other sister.
It starts with an R.
Yes.
Oh Lord. Reggie.
Close. The syllable is kind of close. I don't know.
I'm gonna come back to the girl. Marlon is the other one because I remember they got the ones that's like
Yep.
Wayans.
Yep.
So I got the Wayans. So I don't. That last one's gonna get. I don't know about the last one. I thought it was
Reby
Reggie.
is the last one. Reby is the last. Reby.
Wouldn't have got that.
How old are you now?
39, 38.
38. So you're not technically old enough to know all the Jacksons.
So I can pass with 6 of 7.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
And you're half black, so you don't.
Yeah, I was like, I know
it doesn't
Michael,
count anyway.
Tito, Jermaine,
Not I know Michael.
Jackson, Janet, and I didn't hear anyone say that. So I'm really just thinking out there. I don't know.
You don't know. You got to know Tito Jackson.
He said
Tito
Tito.
and
He said
Janet.
Tito.
Tito, Jermaine, Michael. I mean, could we? Damn, I was gonna say the dad, but I can't remember the fucking dad's name.
That's Joe.
Joe.
Oh, that's Joe.
That's a Jackson.
That's actually Michael's middle name.
Is it? I didn't know that.
It is.
And
Michael Joe Jackson.
Janet's middle.
Really? That's weird.
Demeter Joe.
Oh yeah,
Demeter
I
Joe.
guess you're right.
Yeah. Highly underrated too, by the way. Janet. Oh.
Who's underrating her?
Everybody, man. They say she
Nobody
can't
does
sing.
that.
They say she can't sing. She was a dancer. She wasn't a singer.
Oh, she can sing.
You have to see like performances before, like auto-tune and stuff like that. Like she was singing.
I agree. The whole Velvet Rope, the whole escapades. I mean, I'll go through the whole thing. Okay, Janet is my A1. Janet was Tiana Taylor before Tiana Taylor was Tiana Taylor.
Fair.
I agree with that.
Yeah, good old Janet. That'll take me back. That'll take me back.
I got something for you guys. It's some good old memory lane shit.
Okay.
All right, come on, do it.
We all remember Terry Bolivar. Was it Bolivar? Was that his name?
Who is it?
Hulk Hogan's actual name.
Oh, I know Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Well, recently, what showed up was a promo he cut from like way back in the 80s, where Vince McMahon was the promoter, and he was in the ring talking about another wrestler. So I'm just going to read the segment first, and then I'll play the clip. And hopefully, Honey Glaze, you can hear it. But
yeah.
Old footage of Hulk Hogan cutting a racist promo has resurfaced online. Hulk Hogan faced massive criticism when a leaked tape in 2015 showed him making some extremely racist comments and accepting that he was a racist to a point. The backlash to that video followed him until his final days. Now, a video of an old promo has resurfaced on Twitter in which Hulk Hogan is being interviewed by Vince McMahon and addresses the WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas. Tony Atlas is a former black wrestler. Do either of you guys know who Tony Atlas is?
Nope, don't.
I hope this plays through because it's a doozy.
You will never, ever, ever pin me or beat me in the center of the ring. There are a few things you might be better than me at. One of them is shining shoes, maybe chucking spears, and maybe eating watermelon, boy. You ain't nothing but a souped-up spider monkey, and when you get in that ring with me, I'm going to show you who the real Miss USA and the only undefeated wrestler left in the world today. Commentary of Hulk Hogan.
So, Honey Glaze, did you pick up on that?
I picked up on several keywords. What did we mention? Buzzwords before? Wowzers.
Definitely a few buzzwords there. Sir Nigel couldn't hear. It might be on me. I didn't turn up the monitor volume. My bad, player. But Hulk Hogan called Tony Atlas a spider monkey and said the only thing that he could do better than him was shine shoes and eat watermelon.
I will say that's a brilliant use of spider monkey. That is a brilliant use of spider monkey. Some people just leave out the spider, but it's context.
This was Hulk Hogan turning up his racism to the level he really lives at, because I'm sure he turned it down throughout the duration of his wrestling enterprise.
Hey, he sold mad tickets. Gotta say.
But this was the only, you'll never beat me. The only thing you're better than me at is shining shoes and eating watermelon. You spider monkey.
That's top tier racism.
He had us all proud to be Americans. You know, like,
yeah,
insane.
And my man was, you got to lean into it. Just be extra racist if you want to be.
He did. I think they did that several times. I don't think that's a one-off. I think they always chose somebody to be a little bit on edge, because I think they did that with like Booker T. Didn't they do that with like
when he called him nigger and he was like, oh. he was
so I mean, listen, it was wrestling. He sold tickets, and it was almost boxing. Wrestling back in the day was like boxing nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Where you got to gin up the hatred. And I think back then, hatred meant ticket sales just as well as love meant ticket sales. I'm not excusing him at all. I think it's top tier racism. I think you're right. I think he just let himself out a little bit. I do think it's brilliant nuance of his choices, because Spider Monkey has never been used as hilarious as it was just then. I have to say.
But I also feel like it's probably like, go on a rant. He's like, oh, I got this. And then like his true nature just like seeped out.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's like, spider monkey, watermelon eating, black baboon. It's like, what the fuck was that? Like, you wildin', bro.
The only person, and I won't even say the only person, the only people they tried to make it seem like was a redneck who seemed like he was from the projects was Stone Cold Steve Austin. It seemed like he grew up around a whole bunch of black people and didn't they tried to make him look like a redneck, but he's always been a solid dude.
Yeah.
Just in and out of the ring.
I just knew you were going to say Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but I guess not.
Nah, that's a little, I could have said Steve Nash. I could have said, what I'm saying? What's my man?
Steve Nash was the point
from the WCW. The brothers. Eddie and who was the other dude?
No, not Guerrero.
No, not Guerrero. I forget. It was two brothers.
Yeah,
Eddie
they were like, they would march around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were actually on an episode of Family Matters. But, you know.
That's really random.
They were like wrestling. Like Carl and Steve were wrestling. And
I do remember that episode. You know what's so funny? I swear, like I used to watch TGIF religiously.
Who didn't?
But if right now, like you're like even right now, like I don't remember any part of that. Like it just seems like a blur. Like religiously would watch that shit, but like could not tell you an episode to save my life.
Really?
I mean, just all blurred together.
It comes on TNT or TBS in the morning, so some mornings.
And it was. I'm tripping. It wasn't Eddie. It was Scott. It was Rick and Scott Steiner. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
You good?
I can see that.
Yeah. Back in the day, listen, I was heavy wrestling back in the day.
Yeah, like honestly, when I was in high school, like everybody used to talk. I never got into it, but like it was like very like common, where it was like, oh, okay, this is a thing. Because even like a couple, I went to all guys school, and a couple people even got Stone Cold Steve Austin out in like the parking lot. Like Bama's like legit like kick people and then like bow and like would be left on the ground, and I'm like, what is happening? Like what is going on? And, or the classic when The Rock first came out, where it's like, it doesn't matter. I was like, what's happening? Like, I had no context. Got carried a couple times because it was like, hey, what time is it? Oh, it doesn't matter what time it is.
Oh, you got caught with that.
Why did you ask me? Like, I don't. Like, I had no context. What's going on?
You got hit with everything. My God.
I will say, when I was in high school, back in my olden years, 95 to like early 97, Monday Night Raw was prime television.
Peak.
The USA Network could never look horrible in my eyes because of what they offered me in 95, 96.
I'm not even gonna hold you. That was the most brilliant marketing scheme ever. Monday Night Raw versus Thursday Night SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And having them converge. Peak wrestling. It was more peak than the WWF at that time versus the ECW. Because then they even clashed those two. And that was, man, if you could just look back at them old clips, they were great.
Oh, fantastic.
What are you doing to me?
We're all cautious over here because we're like, there's a child present.
No, it's okay. She's heard everything.
Oh, no. I mean, I wish I knew more about wrestling.
What do you want to know?
The only person I really like fucked with was Undertaker just because I thought he was like tight. Like, but then like outside of that, I don't know anybody's finishing moves.
He voted for Trump.
No,
he's not tight anymore. Undertaker voted for Trump. He's not tight anymore.
Oh, he's not tight anymore. Him or King. Yeah, don't.
I don't really. I mean, again, I never really got into it. And then, but now my friends are like all into it, but I'm still outside of it.
Nah, once you reach a certain age, man, I feel like it has to go. It's all. So, my little son is into my youngest son is into wrestling, which is cool, but their storylines just aren't the same. And maybe I don't know if I'm biased because I'm older or not, but they seem forced now.
Oh, I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't have the personalities that they had back in the day. Like, can you rock Macho Man Randy Savage? Everybody can talk in the Macho Man Randy Savage voice. Everybody. And he died how many years ago? Wrestled even longer ago, but everybody knows Macho Man.
Because even like I think recently, like The Rock came back to wrestling, and he's like a villain, and I was like, I don't buy it. Like it seems fake, because it is him acting as the villain.
Oh, I thought you were saying wrestling's fake because we all know wrestling is not fake.
No. I was saying
wrestling's real.
The Rock being a villain is fake. Like, because I mean, I just don't. I mean, he doesn't give off that energy.
He was a villain when he started. When he started, he was a villain. He was a bad guy.
When he started, he was a villain. Then became the people's champ. But
that's when
the hardest part for that though was The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, who I think is like, if you could put it to hero like Marvel Comics, Stone Cold was the anti-hero of like, he'll do good, but he'll also cut your throat if you cross him, where The Rock is just playing good, and then they will put them two together. And then you had Triple H, who was just all bad.
Oh, I do remember, because I remember everybody used to do the whatchamacallit.
Time to play in the game.
I mean, I know, because people would do it, and I'd be like, yo, wrestling seems like it's entertaining, but I would just never get into it. But it was just like,
It seems like a great time.
But I was like watching like Sports Center, right? It was like, oh, I'm getting the highlights. I don't need to watch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fine. Like, this is exactly what I need. I know this. I know the Stone Cold, you know,
You did know the Generation X joint. You knew that.
Yeah, I knew it. I didn't know, like, outside. I knew what he looked like, but I didn't know no other. It was like, yeah, what was the group that he was part of? It was
Degeneration.
Degeneration
okay,
X.
I was just like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess. But I also knew,
Instead of Tupac, they had X-Pac.
X-Pac was... They should have beat him up in real life. You can't call yourself X-Pac.
Oh,
He's
man,
just
they got away
frail.
with a lot.
He was like the frailest, smallest, leanest wrestler that was out there, and he called himself X-Pac.
Oh, X-Pac. I kept hearing Xbox, and I was like, oh,
no, X-Pac.
Did he get sued?
No,
like I thought
X-Pac,
Microsoft.
because Tupac.
Yeah, no, now I get it.
Yeah, no. It's good times. That's really good. I mean, you missed a lot, though. I'm not going to lie. You missed a lot of good. Like the Dudley Boys putting people through tables. That was a whole thing during my high school career. Of like,
but even just, I mean, as we're like just, I guess you guys reminiscing about the era, it sounds like it was way more entertaining than what I guess I hear people now that watch it are talking about. I mean, like, yeah, there's some stuff, like, you know, I guess like people who do things, but it was more of like more people who had more character than now, where it's like, you know, one key person who's kind of like holding it up on their back type of thing.
I think wrestling as a whole had more diversity of character than they have now.
Yeah,
now it's just
saying, like, it was more entertaining, I guess, than now, where it's like you had like a whole, almost like in Living Color, like you had a whole staff that was like quality,
for sure.
And then now it's like a Key and Peele, where it's like just this 2-man team that's like trying to keep it going.
Yeah, that's what it is. Cause it was because you had like the tag teams were entertaining. Edge and Christian, the what is his name? Who was it with Lita, Matt, and the other dude who did the Santon Bomb? What was their name? The Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys. Like they had mad tag teams that were like had their own personalities. So it was like you was waiting for. It was almost like a show where you was waiting for their segment to come on.
Yeah,
because like you was waiting for it, and then you'd have your main segment of like your Stone Colds and your Rocks, your Triple H's, and then like even your side quest characters like Gold Dust.
I remember Gold Dust. I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I think maybe that's another reason I didn't watch it. I was like, what is this? Like, I don't know what y'all watching.
Gold Dust. Wow.
Yeah, like your side quest characters had carried the thing too. So it's like you had everything. You had people was captivated for an hour and some change just because you just didn't want to miss nothing. Good times. That was a good memory lane.
We do what we can around here at the Don't Judge Me podcast. You mentioned something to us.
Yeah.
And I guess we should give you the opportunity to speak about it. You said, don't judge me, but
James Cameron has created 3 of the same movie and reaped the benefits of $1 billion gross on these exact same movies from the Avatar. Now listen, I've watched the Avatars. I have appreciated them for what they are. They are visually entertaining. But damn it if it's not the same story over and over again. The same, you get the protagonist who's having issues, then they have to go somewhere and learn the ways of wherever they're at to become proficient in months, seemingly weeks through movie magic.
Yeah.
To overcome the same villain, which is this colonel of the humans.
Oh, it's the same guy? And
the same guy in the third one.
He's different in the second and third one. He's a Navi in the second and third one. In the first one, he's a human.
That's even worse.
It's worse.
Because he was so against the Navi, and then he became one?
Bro, it even gets worse. He woos a native savage who doesn't believe in the deity, Awa.
You are missing the intricacies of what's happening here.
Okay.
So I don't disagree. Same premise 3 times over because he doesn't die. At the end, they fight him at the end and he never dies, right? Same premise. But in the third one, he was so hell-bent on doing things the human way. We're doing this for the humans. Now he's integrating into the system of the Na'vi. He's becoming more with nature.
This is general.
He's using his ponytail thing to like link up and do things like Na'vis do.
Yeah.
He's turning away. He's going to have a turn in one of these movies where he actually dies for the sake of his son because his son's there.
But he has a kid?
He has a little white boy
Can
kid.
we talk about the fact that you're saying that he's still alive and will be turning in the 4th and 5th movie? Like, this is bananas. This is like they have kept the same villain. This is Halloween. Oh my God, he's Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Kinda. Based on what you guys are sharing. I haven't seen the second or third movie.
Oh, you don't need to.
You don't need to see
watch
the
the
second
first one,
You can
right?
just watch the third one.
Only reason I want to watch the third one because the way the internet portrays, I guess, like the head, I guess, like huntress, when she has the flamethrower, she just seems like she's really excited. And I'm like,
Well,
She is.
The women characters, even Zoe Saldana's character in the third one, they make all the difference. The women,
that's the
female
only
characters.
reason I want to watch it because, like, when I saw her face, like, however they did the graphics on the joint, like, you can just tell, you see she was crazy, and I was like, oh, I need to see this movie just because of this lady.
So, that's the worst part. That's how I think he's ruining movies. Like, I know it's the same storyline, and I still want to watch it. Like, that's the worst part.
But that's how it
He
works.
made the same movie 3 times. It's like watching RoboCop over and over and over again, just saying, you know what? I just want to see what he does next. I'm invested in whatever this is.
But that's why we like movies, because it does the thing that we know.
Not really, though, because, like, okay, for instance, Jaws 1, right, was completely different, in my opinion, than Jaws 2. Now, of course, they wanted more money, so they got Jaws 3 and 4, and I think they made a 5th one. I digress. I think that was a different shark. But Jaws 1 was different than Jaws 2, all right? Alien 1 was different than Alien 2. And then, of course, they continued to make Aliens, which weren't as good. However, the Alien 1 and Alien 2 sequels were different. Even Predator 1 versus Predator 2, they was different because they had different characters, different protagonists, same antagonists, or different antagonists, same species. You get what I'm going with this.
But what you're saying is the sequels are different. What I'm saying is movies work a certain way.
Sure.
The beats of the movies are pretty much the same. And they are taken from stories that have come before them, right?
Sure.
We just put a different mask on the villain or the hero.
Yeah, 'cause
This is clearly Cowboys and Indians. We've seen this
Oh, yeah,
multiple
but I think there's only like it's like a low number of like actual like story plots, and essentially at this point it's just redoing those. It's like 30 of them or something like that, where it's like these are the plots, and at this point, like how can you change it up enough where it's an original idea?
And what James Cameron said is, I ain't changing shit.
He's not. But that's the thing, though. I think he bet everything on, listen, I created this world, and y'all are so invested. I'm just going to have y'all walk through this world in multiple chapters of this one family, and y'all will still buy in. And he's not wrong.
Well, he did say, I do remember like this in like an interview, he said like, I guess like 20 years ago, he's like, I've been waiting for the technology to make this movie. And then once he got it, I guess he's now just rocking it until it's no longer a thing.
But he lied, though, because he said, oh, I'm going to give you different worlds. It's not a different world. It's the same world. It's the same world.
Honestly,
Don't give me a different environment, Darwin, and then say that it's a different world. You were in the forest, now you're in the goddamn sea. Okay? They're not different worlds. They're just different environments. Same world, same Pandora, same deity, same you're asking Awa to have her save you. But don't tell me different worlds. There are multiple worlds. We've seen it. Pandora, scoped out in the first one. You see all these multiple planets. He never took us there. We're still in Pandora. We're still doing the little hair linkage thing. We're still talking about Awa. We're still talking to the animals. And we're still video montaging on people learning how to ride different animals. Still the same.
well, that's going to be Avatar 8, 9, and 10 when they go to the next planet.
The worst part is that I don't know that you're lying.
Yeah.
I think that he does have
Avatar
8, 9, and
20.
10.
We finally left. That's gonna be the title.
He'll die before we get to 20.
Yeah, probably. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the general's grandson.
But like, it's hard. It's harder to find like real good content now, just in movies and shows. You know what I mean? Like, it's all regurgitating. Who my man? Chris Pratt. Not
yeah, with that new movie where he's like
Minority
He
Report?
just did. What was the thing? He did Minority Report.
yeah, that is
But then
Minority
called
Report.
it a different name.
Here's the thing about that movie. So, the premise of the movie is AI is now your judge, jury, and executioner.
Yes.
And you have 90 minutes to prove that whatever AI found out about you using all the resources that it has is wrong. You got 90 minutes or you're going to die. Couldn't the AI just prove in the first place that you didn't do it?
Technically,
It should have all the information.
I mean, yeah,
because it had all the information to convict you.
it can technically process.
Well,
shit.
now we got to go
You
old
guys remember
school.
the
Now we
movie
got to
Her, by
investigate
chance?
for real.
What's that?
Her, the movie Her.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay,
I haven't
well,
seen it.
it's pretty much a movie where Jacquees Phoenix is dating Scarlett Johansson.
Wait a minute. Did you say Jacquees?
Yeah, Jacquees.
Jacquees Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm adding the flavor to it. Y'all didn't- why y'all acting like this?
Jacquees is an R&B singer.
Yeah, well, that's who he was to me because it was a beautiful
Just
movie.
in case he doesn't make it home tonight.
Okay.
No, that's Jaheim. That's perfect.
Oh, no, I
It's
forgot
Joaquin.
Jaheim.
But it's cool. I like the fact that you gave his J.
Yeah, so Jacquees, let me finish my story, please. Is dating Scarlett Johansson as an AI, and at one point he's like, "Oh, you're only dating me, right?" She's like, "No, I'm dating like 100,000 people at the same time because I have processing power to do that." And he was butthurt about it, and whatever the case may be. But with that same energy, is that like, you know, here you have Chris Pratt talking to with a giant server farm of, you know, like AI, and it's like, "Hey, could you look up this thing?" Yeah, I could totally do that. Then why didn't you look it up?
Because we want you to prove it, to defend yourself.
Because they don't do real detective work.
No, but
It's where you got to get down and dirty.
It's a faulty premise. Because I think the other problem with watching movies nowadays, we all know too much and we're too aware. So it's hard to suspend your disbelief. Like, go back and watch a hood movie. Go back and watch Set It Off. You will hate Set It Off from the first 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
From the first, you're like, wait a minute, why she keep saying his name? He robbing the bank, and she like, Darquavius, put that gun away.
Since I watched that, Jack.
Dead Presidents. You ever rewatch that?
Oh, Dead Presidents was wild. I think I rewatched that like in college, maybe, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was this? I thought it was such a better movie.
They're bad movies because we know too much about like real life or experiences or how movies operate and work, and it's not a good time trying to enjoy things that were made to entertain us.
But you know, it's funny you say that because I watched Scarface for the first time in college.
I've never watched Scarface.
I honestly, I hadn't either, and then everybody was like, "You need to watch it," right? And I watched it, and I was just like, "This is such a bad movie." Like, and mind you, you know, everyone grew up with it, so they had this like different perspective. But as like a college student, like 20-something years old, I was like, "This is not great. Like, this is."
It's not the worst.
No, it's not the worst, but it just. The expectation was so high. It's like, oh, this is such a fucking great movie. This is gonna change your life. And then when I watched it, I was like, nah, life's the same.
I will say Scarface is better than The Godfather. I don't know if you ever seen The Godfather.
I think I have.
If you haven't seen The Godfather, it is very long, and I prefer Scarface over Godfather.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was entertaining, but it was just still like, I guess the like, oh, you need to watch this because this is the best fucking movie in the, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, then you watch it, and it's like, I mean, I guess. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
At the time, I think it's like one of those culture things.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, this is the thing to watch. Like, if you didn't watch it back then, I don't think it's going to have the same cultural.
Cause I had that with like the Goonies once. I was like,
don't you say nothing bad about the Goonies.
I love the Goonies.
Don't you dare.
I love the Goonies.
Say nothing bad about the Goonies.
I referenced it earlier in this podcast. Okay, look.
Yeah, he did.
The Goonies is awesome. We were talking about pirates.
Cool,
I said a low budget pirate.
Cool.
Look, Goonies is my all time favorite, like one of my favorite childhood movies. But I was talking to this young lady who had never watched it, and I was like, yo, Goonies is like that in a bag of chips, right? We watched it just to see her face. It was like, No, it's not. And I was just like, oh, my childhood. But to me, that movie was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
She probably felt the way because you said all that in a bag of chips, and she was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Me and Jacquees,
that is perfectly in line with when that movie came out.
Every time you say Jacquees, I forget his actual name.
I don't know what it is. I keep saying Jacquees because I actually don't know what it is.
Joaquin. That's what it is. Joaquin.
Joaquin?
Yes.
Like quinoa?
Joaquin. Yeah, almost. Just reverse it.
Jacquees Phoenix.
Okay, well,
That's the cultural one.
That is
Sandlot was a cultural one. Sandlot was like that. Tell me, y'all watched Sandlot?
Of course. Yeah,
Sandlot. Yeah. Forever.
That's right.
I used to say that shit.
Right, that's when I realized, like, he committed sexual assault and got away with it. Oh, you remember that? Where he just grabbed the lifeguard and kissed her and just ran away? Yeah, he'll go to jail now.
But it's like you watch a movie now and you see that, you're like, yo, you go to jail.
Because you know too much. We can't suspend our disbelief. Like, we just...
Look, he probably was in the grocery store like, pop, pop, and then it was...
I was in disbelief he got away. I was in disbelief he wasn't charged as an adult. That's what I was in disbelief about.
It could have been any of those kids could have done it except for Benny and the black kid, and they would have all gotten away with it.
Oh, probably.
Benny wouldn't have gotten away with it because he was...
No, Benny would have ended up at her house.
Probably, actually.
Maybe.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he would have gotten it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but the black kid definitely going to jail.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm surprised they even let him swim in the pool.
I'm surprised he was playing with them. That was before Jackie Robinson days. They talking about Babe Ruth. I think Babe Ruth was before Jackie Robinson.
A little bit. Just couple days before.
Just saying. Okay, so maybe it was fine. Maybe it was afterward. Because I know that Babe Ruth was a big storyline for the Sandlot with the whole ball.
The great Bambino.
Baby Ruth.
A friend of mine actually had the baseball cap that the kid wore with the long brim. Like after the movie, he went out to find that hat.
Oh, that's
it looked ridelicious. It was just terrible. Like, why would you? We live in the hood. Why would you do that? And
Melatonin, maybe? I don't know. That seems bad.
There was a novelty for it.
Yeah.
That actually brings me to there were a lot of, what's the word I want to use? Risque movies made in the late 80s and the 90s. Like movies that would not make the airways today.
Oh, yeah.
What is y'all memory? Like, what is the first movie that comes to mind when you talk about movies you would never show your kids that you saw between the 80s and the 90s?
Revenge of the Nerds, Porky's, fucking She's the Man.
Oh, wow. Yeah, She's the Man.
Wow, that's a good one. Yeah.
I that's what comes to my mind.
There's a lot of them.
I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind was Major Payne. And I don't know why.
So, I had my kids watch Major Payne.
Yeah.
I forgot that PG-13 of today is not PG-13.
I don't know why, but something about that movie makes me be like, I shouldn't watch, like, I wouldn't show this. And I don't know what it is. I might have blocked it out. But something about that movie is like, probably shouldn't.
Bro, it's they got a lot of jokes there that really you forget. You forget. But my kids loved it though. So I was like, okay, maybe we weren't too bad.
Well, I also see that too, like with like certain shows like The Simpsons and stuff like that. Like when you're a kid, you just kind of laugh it off. And even I noticed that like in certain other movies, like animated movies like Buzz Lightyear and stuff like that, there's a lot of adult jokes. But because you're a kid, you don't pick up on it. But then when you watch it as an adult, you're like, oh, wait a minute. Like y'all was doing a lot.
Speaking of The Simpsons and tying back to another point of the show, did you know that Michael Jackson not only played an uncredited character on The Simpsons for an episode, but he also wrote and contributed to the song Do the Bartman. He is singing the background vocals in Do the Bartman.
Didn't know that.
He was a big fan of The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know he was.
But his record label wouldn't let him work with that. It was like a competing label or something like that. So he just did it anyway without taking any credit.
That's wild.
That's cool.
Because Do the Bartman got its own, I think, like singles release.
Yeah, it was a release song.
Yeah.
That's wild. Didn't know that. That's a good fun fact.
Keep hanging with me, you'll learn things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Radio Flyer, by the way, is my my movie I wouldn't recommend to my children. Radio Flyer.
I don't remember much about that. Did someone die?
Yeah, it's implied.
That's what happens at the end. That's why he flies off on his.
Yeah, it's a bunch of abused kids by their alcoholic father, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take off in my plane that I've made from a wagon," and then it just ends. But you assume that his plane did not make it very far, and he probably crashed.
I do remember,
and it didn't end well.
Vaguely.
But Radio Flyer is a tough watch.
Was the kid? I was about to say Noah Wood, but his name is brown hair. Elijah Wood. That's what the kid was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Elijah played in a couple ones. You remember The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin?
Yo, I saw that. That was my very first rated R movie. And it was wild because I somehow convinced my mom to let me go. And I was like, this is not the Macaulay Culkin I know from Home Alone. Like, this is crazy. This motherfucker is psycho. And I guess I wasn't used to like actors, like acting. And so like I really was like, who is this crazy motherfucker right here? I was like, I thought it was going to be like hijinks. No hijinks. There was a nail gun. Like I was like, what am I watching? Like, this is crazy. I was like 12. Something that was like, yo, this is wild. It was wild. That was a crazy movie. That was a fucking crazy movie.
I got his mom.
Change my answer.
It's got Kevin.
I want to go to Good Son.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome.
I mean,
he's just doing all funny things.
Stepping out of your comfort zone, bro. Like, I mean, you got Home Alone 1, 2, 3, then Good Son. I'm like, oh, he's gonna keep riding this hijinks. No,
bruh.
He's murdering people. That was
the range that he showed with that too, because he was like legit psychotic in that movie.
Like, I don't think I've ever even tried to rewatch that movie. Like that shit fucked me up. Like I was legit rough. Like, yeah, nah, I don't want to watch this shit again.
It was rough.
But I bet you if I watch it now, it'd probably be silly actually. But like it just
because you know too much. Now you're like, what the fuck? Why you just push it to the side?
I rewatched it. It's still pretty sick.
Oh, that's it.
It's pretty sick.
It's legit my first R-rated movie. I definitely was like, yo, what is, like, I remember it because it was like, what is this? Like, this is wild.
Would you like to guess my first R-rated movie in theaters? Take a guess, Honey Glaze.
RoboCop.
No. What about you, Sir Nygel?
I want to go rated New Jack City.
Close. Coming to America was my first R-rated movie in theaters.
Okay. All right, that was a little early. Okay. A little late. Wait a minute. Coming to America
88.
Came out
88 or
88. Okay, yeah.
So I was 8.
That's crazy.
I didn't ask my parent to go. My parent just took me. Can you guess which one of my parents took me?
Was it with Dad?
It was definitely Dad because that's some dad shit.
Come on,
that's some dad shit.
I want to see this movie. You coming with me?
Exactly.
No, I'm surprised you didn't see RoboCop.
No, that was VHS. That was definitely a movie night.
That was 87 though. That was 87 before coming to America.
I definitely.
Oh, you mean like in theater?
I said in theaters. Mine was in theaters.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters.
Okay, yeah. All right, fair enough.
RoboCop was wild though, because this man died off duty, and then they made him go back to work. Like, that's crazy.
I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all go back and watch RoboCop, you do not remember it how you remember it.
I believe it.
Bitches.
The amount of animosity that is exhibited in the beginning of this film is bananas. And like, they just show my man getting demolished.
No, I have rewatched that scene, and it's like, yo, it is so unnecessary. It's like, my man's dead. Like, stop wasting ammo. Like, nah, we gonna get him.
Man, listen, I watched it. I was like, oh, I want my kids to watch it. I watched it myself. I was like, I can never show this to them.
Almost like they were getting charged if they didn't use the ammo. Like, that's how much it was like, yo, we about to unload on this Bama, yo. We can't take none of this home with us. We ain't got room. Empty it.
They just watched us, like, we just watched him blow off his leg, and they like laughing, and they just still showing it. Like, I know it's prosthetic, but
what's interesting if you really think about it, and most like forms of entertainment, the bad guys aren't good shots.
No.
But they were good enough to shoot arms and legs and fingers and shit off.
They legit had like a shotgun and put it like here and was like bloom.
Yeah, it was.
And then it's
RoboCop
like, you know, it's
was violent.
old 80s graphics too, so it's even worse.
I think it was Cronenberg, the same person who did The Fly. And then
Oh, Fly was a wild one,
The
too.
Fly.
I think it was the same person who did that.
Yo,
That's
I just
a whole
remember Jeff Goldblum taking his nail off, and I was like, where am I, and why am I watching
Bruh.
this?
The Fly that will traumatize you.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up.
That would traumatize you. I don't feel like we were protected as children.
No.
I don't feel like we was protected as children. Poltergeist, The Fly, Candyman, Hellraiser,
No.
Jason, Freddy Krueger.
No.
It-
Those like no. Back in the day, scary movies, it was crazy because like you'd have Candyman. I swear, like up until like college, I was jai like, nah, I ain't saying that shit in the bathroom, bro. Like,
At
hell
all.
no.
Like, I don't even know why I'd say it, but I won't.
yeah. Like I would say like twice and then walk out and say it the third time. Like I'd be like, yeah, loophole. I ain't fucking with that shit.
I mean, you get like Pet Cemetery, Children of the Corn. Like I keep going on. Like we were ruined.
You know,
That's
even
children.
Children of the Corn, I like whenever I like do calls and I hear like children on the voicemail, I immediately want to hang up. Like Children of the Corn fucked me up. Something about little kids in cornfields talking about, hey, no, I don't need fuck you, little demon.
About little kids in cornfield.
No,
I mean,
that shit
if
fucked
you
me
see
up.
that, if you're going on a haunted hayride and you just see one kid
I'm
standing in
punching
the
whoever's
field,
next to me, bro. Like, if my date or some stranger, like, I'm be like, excuse me, like, right in the side of the head, Joe. No, little kid in a cornfield.
tried
Nah.
it.
And you
Listen,
got
they
like
tried
all white
everything.
albino looking. Nah, you outside? You ain't getting no suntan? Nah, fuck that. Nope.
I mean, even the B movies. You had Gremlins. You had Ghoulies. You had I know which one y'all remember. It's called Tick. Y'all remember when they made Carlton Banks the thug?
Fresh Prince dude.
Yeah, Carlton Banks. Yeah,
Nah, I ain't gonna know
Nygel Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah. I watched that shit one time at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, yo, Alphonse. And he was like a thug in the movie too, which was wild.
He was,
Again,
yeah.
people breaking my mental mold of what they was, right? And I was like, yo, what is this? And he's like fighting these chicks. He's like a gangbanger. He has like a bandana on his fucking head. And I was like, what am I watching? And there's like giant ticks sucking the blood out of a dog. I was like, yo, I need to go to bed.
Nope. Our parents just say, you know what? Just watch
thug it
whatever
out.
you
They
want
said
to.
thug it out. Just
No, because I had one of those like jailbroke like cable boxes, you know, right? So I was getting all like the unnecessary shit. I'm like, yo, I have access to the not even the web. I guess it'd be equivalent to the web back then. Just unfiltered HBO nighttime movies that make no fucking sense, yo.
Yeah, that Skinemax too, didn't you?
Yeah, Rescue Diaries,
Yeah.
boy.
Max, he said that late night movie. I knew where you was going, my guy. Come on.
Yeah, hell yeah. Watch them
Back in
Jones.
the day.
we call them titty movies because you only saw titties.
No, if that. It'd be like in Brawl.
Yes.
Rescue
It
Diaries
was.
was garbage, bro. It was like these like
The music really was what we're going after. Yeah, the music is what gave it away. Because they were heavy on the orchestra.
yeah.
When you're doing titty flicks, apparently. Heavy on the saxophone.
And it was sound.
Have you all seen the reels or the clips rolling around with you're in the hood and then you hear the saxophone?
Oh yeah.
And
Yes,
then-
sir. You're gonna die.
That's the saxophone from like Boys in the Hood when Ricky starts running. It's that saxophone.
Oh, no.
So I saw one. It was a dude who's like when you link up with a girl in the first meet, and then she's like unbuckling his pants, and then the closet door starts to open, then the saxophone starts playing, and she just looks at him and shrugs her shoulders like,
Ricky! Man, I mean, I didn't even go into that. That's how you know we weren't protected. The fact that you brought up another traumatic movie of Ricky dying. Like that's like we were.
Yeah, I
just
also saw
weren't.
that in theaters. I was like 13 or 12 when
Oh my.
Yeah,
when
apparently we
Boys in the
was
Hood
getting shit.
and Menace to Society came out. Yeah, I was like,
Menace Society, yeah.
yeah, I definitely saw those in theaters.
Go back to New Jack City for that to be your first.
I saw
that's
that.
A very,
No.
that's a
Sons
quality
of America
movie.
was first. My mother took me to see New Jack City, whatever year that came out. So like,
Yeah.
it was around. Like, I have always had the inappropriate theater experience for my young eyes.
I mean, you was raised in Baltimore, so
Yeah,
I was raised in PG, so it was bound to happen.
It was definitely a thing.
Yeah. Coming to America was like easy compared to New Jack City.
Except titties. It was titties on a 30-foot screen. And
for sure.
And the royal penis was clean, and I was just like stuck.
You were.
I'm 8.
Yeah,
titties.
you were. Now look at you.
I remember that with like the it was like the school shooting with the Nazis.
Oh, Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Yeah,
I think
they invaded. It wasn't with the Nazis; it was the Russians.
Well, he's talking about something different. I don't know the one with it.
I think it was with Edward.
If it was Edward Norton, that was in the 2000s. That wasn't
Edward Norton
or late 90s.
Still was crazy. I'm trying to see if I can find this show. But
Edward Norton
or whatever.
That's how I figured out about.
It was like a hate crime.
And he made somebody bite the curb, and he stepped on the back of their head.
So.
American History X.
Thank you. Yes. Even
American
the program. Remember the program?
Yep.
That was a wild movie. I didn't.
The program was the first football movie that was like, dang.
Yeah, I think they even like banned it. I don't think you could even like non-edit it. Like you get they edited it.
They showed steroid use. They showed a whole bunch. I think they showed CTE before that was a thing. Like it was the program was wild.
It was definitely a thing. We just didn't know how to identify it or what to call it.
Yeah, the program was crazy.
I watched that shit and was like, yo, I don't like it's football. I don't want to get in that world, bro. Like I was like, these motherfuckers is doing too much. I was like, I don't want to do steroids.
I blame the 90s for killing the movies, actually. You know what? I'm not blaming James Cameron anymore. I'm blaming the 90s. They really...
like, everybody's traumatized, so they're like, oh, well, let's just play it safe. Let's just make the same movie over and over again.
Because they did everything back then. Total Recall with Quaid and the little man lifting up his shirt, the little man living beside him. Like, bro, what?
I remember 2 things from that movie. Oh, 3 things. It was when Arnold Schwarzenegger's like melting phase. Yep. Fucking the dude coming out of his stomach, and then 3 titties, and I was like, "Yo, this is the wildest movie."
3 titties, not 1 or 2, but 3.
They was lined up. What is happening? It's such a weird movie, yo. Like,
hey, bro, they did it.
Even remember Junior? Like, even the premise of Junior, right? Which is a weird movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger getting pregnant. Like,
yeah.
What?
Well, if it's time. Ahead of its time. That's ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was.
Let me tell you.
Dave DeVito and him are half brothers and having babies. Like that. What is happening? Like that. And right now, is somebody trying to pitch you that? That sounds like a fever dream. Like, what do you mean Dave DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger were pregnant in a twin movie? Or no, it was twins, and then they
yeah.
Whatever. But still, it just seems like it's just like, nah, you making shit up.
Oh no, you too woke, bro. That's it.
But if you think about it, though, those movies don't get made anymore.
No.
A movie like that would never get made. And if it does get made, we would never see it.
No.
Yeah, but we talked about
back in the 90s, sign me up. I'll go to see it.
Man, the last movie that was made that was really, I think it was Tropic Thunder, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like Tropic Thunder was the last one that was really like, they went hard on a lot of things.
Because even though Robert Downey, I did not know that was him until afterwards, and I was like, "Oh, kudos, man!" I was like, "That was beautiful." I was like, "My man killed it."
Oh, classic, just for Robert Downey.
I've never
because he wasn't just blackface. That's what people misunderstood. He wasn't blackface. He was Australian.
Yeah,
playing an American, playing a black dude. Like that's the nuance. And it was great.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
I'm the dude playing another dude.
That's right. Disguised as another dude. And he played it. And I was like, yo, this is real.
He killed it. I even seen like bloopers. You should watch it. I've seen bloopers where he'll like jump from like talking like a normal, like Robert Downey, and then going into character, and it's the weirdest switch up.
Pause. Did you just tell Jay Delnegro he needs to watch it?
Yeah, he just.
Yeah, I've never watched it.
Oh, you're missing out. I will invest. What do you need? What do you need to watch it?
Interest. I'm not really interested in it.
I think I have a DVD.
I don't have a DVD player.
I have a DVD player too. I just
a DVD and a DVD
you
player.
Walk out of here with a DVD player and a DVD. No cable.
Do you have a VHS?
Actually, yes, I do. I do have a VHS. My mom didn't want it, so she gave it to me, and it's been in my trunk for like the last week.
I mean, that's, in my opinion, that's one of the last great comedy movies is Tropic Thunder.
It's
like, honestly.
But you know what's funny though, because it's almost like what we just talked about, like, you know, we know too much now, right? So he's probably gonna watch it like, these motherfuckers.
Well, I know the premise that they're making a movie, and then they're somewhere they shouldn't be making. A movie.
Yeah. But I would love to see your interaction with Robbie Downey and that the other guy's interaction back and forth.
Jackson,
Brandon,
what's the name?
T. Jackson. Brandon T. Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, the dialogue is so accurate. Like Robert Downey had to have, he either studied or whoever made the script, Ben Stiller, studied.
No, because
it was phenomenal, just the interaction between the two. And then just the whole movie is ridiculous. And then Tom Cruise making a special appearance was actually.
No, I didn't know that was him either. I was like, afterwards it was like Tom Cruise. I was like, where? And like I had to like, I was like, who did he play?
Icing on the cake, because whatever you think of Tom Cruise right now is not who we're talking about.
Yeah, no, he killed.
It's not like get rid of every Tom Cruise person that you've ever watched.
I mean, I know who Tom Cruise is playing in this film. Like, there are no secrets or surprises to me. I've just never watched.
You just never watched it all together.
It's something.
Well, that's fair. It's good. Okay, well then that's fair. Because now there's no excitement because you've watched all the things.
Yeah, I know all the things. I watch Mojo and all the other YouTube channels that talk about.
You've seen the interactions, then that's okay. Then never mind. You don't need to watch it.
That's crazy.
Goddamn information age. It's ruined you.
We know too much, which is why, like, so they just released images because a trailer comes out tomorrow. So that would be the 22nd of January for He-Man. So they released images today for the movie, and Idris Elba is playing Man of Arms. Stringer Bell is Man of Arms in the He-Man movie. Teela's in it, He-Man's in it, Cringer's in it. I don't think Orko's in it. I haven't seen Orko. But anyway, people are upset because we all know that Teela's the daughter of Man at Arms and what was the magic lady's name that was a bird? Anybody? I'm older, so maybe you don't know. But anyway, the internet's upset because how this black man make this white child? Because we all know too much, which takes away from the fun of just enjoying the movie for what it's worth. Yeah. It's telling a story, it's trying to deliver a visual, it's trying to give you a good time. Why can't you like that? Because we know too much, and we want, not only can we not be secondary characters or NPCs, we also have to be the authors and administrators of everything that we watch and enjoy. Like, did you guys hear about what was going on with the conclusion of Stranger Things? It was called Conformity Gate, where the audience didn't believe that the 8th episode that released with season 5 was the final episode because it was wrong. Just as a fan of it, it was wrong. It just wasn't right. So they believed that there was a secret second part or third part to the final season that was the real conclusion. And they had all these clues and they did all this research. And honestly, it was really interesting and fascinating because it was like, if this is true, that would be amazing. It was not true. The end result was the Duffer Brothers just used ChatGPT to write the final season of Stranger Things.
That's funny.
And it's ass.
Well, if you look hard enough for anything, you'll find it. So all that research, I mean, you could make connections if you try hard enough.
Sure. I mean, that's where conspiracy theories come from. They reach all the time.
Yeah.
They reach all the time. So that's not going to be hard.
And they probably did the same thing. Type it in ChatGPT to help me make some connections. And it was like, oh, well, I wrote it, so let me tell you.
And so the truth is, though, one of them got a divorce, and his wife was a big part of the previous seasons.
Oh, then
so she was gone, thus. Because when they were filming, they didn't have a finished script for the final episode. So they were building the plane as they were flying it, which is never. It's really like they didn't do any of the work. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Because they had source material all the way up until I think the last 2 seasons, and then they consulted George on the 7th one or the 6th one, whichever one was the second to last one, and then they didn't have no source material and just decided to go it alone on the last season.
Yeah, because I even saw like an interview where they were asking about Arya, and it was like, yeah, well, she was part of that secret organization, and they literally said, "Oh yeah, we forgot about that." What? Like that was like 2 seasons ago. Like, what do you mean you forgot?
What it is like we're all a part of a group project, and we think we let the smart people do all the work. No, they let the smart people do all the work.
Mm-hmm.
And they just was like, well, we can just slide it in place. And as soon as the smart person's gone, we're left with what we're left with.
They they already got their money for the most part, so it's like, fuck
Exactly.
y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna end it.
Game of Thrones for that first 6 seasons was chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So of course I'm gonna watch the last 2. I gotta see the conclusion.
Yeah, I binged it. I binged it.
I mean, but the same thing could be said about the author of the Song of Fire and Ice, George R.R. Martin. He wasn't making no money, and then he started making money, and guess what he stopped doing?
Right.
Working.
Right?
Yeah. And then it was like, oh yeah, we need this 7th book. He's like, I needed to write that shit. Like, it's like,
because if he writes it, then there's no way for him to get money anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. We've all seen a conclusion. It offers him little to do anything with it anymore. He's just got to just do something else. Like, there's another spin-off of Game of Thrones out right now.
Oh yeah,
Not House of Dragon.
There's actually 2.
Yeah, it's House of Dragon, and then it's the one with the knight.
The Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Something. Just like, what? So it's just lore that they're just like, we just gonna milk this motherfucker for what it's worth.
You know what I heard that somebody was like, that's milking. You remember Twilight series with the vampires? Apparently, that author is now making another book from Jacob's perspective and Edward's perspective.
To like telling the same story.
Tell the exact same story, but from Edward and Jacob's perspective.
I mean, it works for books because you can, with alliteration, you can, the person can see it in their head for what it's worth.
But I mean, at that point, it's like Edward being a vampire is like, yeah, I can't wait to stalk Belle when she's sleeping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you about to write?
Something a lot more poetic than that.
But then apparently, the book from Edward's perspective is longer than the actual book.
Because he, like I said, poetic. He's got a lot of thoughts. He's been alive for what, like 500 years? Like, he's got a lot on his mind, man. He's got a lot to get off.
I mean, because you can see the behind the scenes stuff too. Like, what if he was looking at her because someone else had noticed her and he was making sure she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They could probably take it a little bit farther if they wanted. That's the beauty of actually books, is that they can write whatever the hell they want to.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I actually became a book reader because of Game of Thrones, where I was like, I don't like waiting. So I'm just going to read complete the series. So, like, they got one coming out called, Paramount brought it, called Children of Blood and Bone. So, a lot of black actors on that one. Magic, set in Africa. It's going to be awesome until the third movie. It won't be awesome on that one. I mean, why? Want to be awesome? Because the book wasn't awesome.
Oh, yeah, you have it.
Oh, you have it? Blood and Bone?
No,
City of Bones.
No, City of Bones, never mind.
That's City of Bones. Yeah, no. Children of Blood and Bone. That's, hold on. I got my library here.
Niggas got bookshelves and shit. This is crazy. Niggas be reading. Ain't no audio book for these people on the Don't Judge Me podcast.
Nah, so this is 3 of them. It's Children of Blood and Bone, which honestly is the best one. Tony Adeyemi. The best one. The second one is okay. I think this is the third one, but it's okay. The third one is not worth my goddamn time.
All written by the same person?
All written by the same person. The theory, and we talked about conspiracy theories, the theory is that it should have been 5 books, but she got tired of writing and decided to end it on the third one.
You know, I can see that.
And I would agree. It's like you see how thick, I'm gonna show y'all. You see how thick the first book is from the other 3?
Yeah. Definitely. You can see like her ink toner is running out. She's like,
she spent 2 whole books giving you, that's like 2 whole books telling you about Maryland, right? And then in the third book, venturing to Virginia and finishing the story. You done spent 2 books spending in Maryland and you supposed to finish it in Maryland. Nope. She took you to this random spot. You know what? Virginia's too close. She took you to Tennessee, and you find a bad guy and you kill the bad guy and the story's done. And I said, what is this? What is this? I was invested for 2 seasons, and in the 3rd season, you just took me completely out of it. What happened?
Well,
and I think that's what it is. I think it should have been 2 more books. She just got tired of writing.
Unlike you, most people just don't know how to finish things. We all don't have 4 kids.
Listen, I finished strong.
Exactly.
4 kids. Baby was born in March. You know what I said after March? It's time to get cut. And I got cut in April. That's how you do it. You cut it off at the knees, or in this case, lower. But
you know what that is? Another indication of responsibility. Mm-hmm. He did not take on more than he could handle.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. For sure. No, I can't do that.
Well, I think with the Don't Judge Me podcast, we have taken on a lot of Honey Glaze. Uh-huh. And I'm not sure in one episode if we can handle much more. So, at this point, I think it's a good idea to wrap up the show. You okay with that, Sir Nygel?
Yeah.
Honey Glaze, are you okay with that?
I'm good with that. Honey Glaze on here, Teddy Rockspin on TikTok. Catch me a follow. I might actually make some content one day.
You make food content, right? Is that still a thing?
That's on Instagram. That's home cooked meals on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see me, I sing. So that's why I called out the Teddy Rockspin, actually give him some content where I'm alive on there. But, and then I'm showing my age by saying Teddy Rockspin. Don't nobody know what that is. Y'all do, though. Y'all know what Teddy Rockspin is.
Our audience knows what Teddy Rockspin is.
Nah, absolutely. We have a great audience.
Thank you. They thank you. The jury thanks you for joining us in judgment. Thank you, Mr. Honey Glaze. Sir Nygel, do you have anything to send us off with?
Get the fuck out of my way when I'm out there in the streets. Move, bitch. I'm like, damn.
Out the way, bitch. Out the way.
Don't judge me.
But
like,
it is crazy.
I'm with you though. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm with you. Like if I get a good boy, like I'm automatically stopping everything. Like what did you say?
I just feel like it would pull me out of it. Like so, like it would like
immediately.
What did you just say to me? Like I can't fathom a scenario where a girl could say good boy and I'd be like, yeah, I wanted that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's not gonna make me feel good. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like
no, because it's like I'm not a dog, yo. Like I just that'd be my first like innate. Like even if she was trying to like shoot her shot, like I'd just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah,
Keep that.
I don't even want that on like a teacher kink where you get a teacher and she's like a good boy. Like I don't even want that. Like I just want you to be in a school dress and like call it a day.